live. Here we go. Ready or not. Here we come. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults. And we are also a chat room where we like to interact with the chat chat as we go along tonight. So let's get my chat room up here. See who's waiting on me. I am a few minutes early. Let's get in here and see if I can find me and find us alive. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff tonight. So here we go. We are alive. And I've got the volume turned off already, which is not always the first thing that I do. We got some happy mail tonight. We're going to open those up. And we got happy mail from Pam and April. Woohoo! Good. Let's see if they get in here. Teresa's ready on me. Okay, Teresa's got company. Enjoy your company. Hi, Cindy. Cindy's got a new trade going on for February. We can start that tonight. Woohoo! We got plenty to do. Hi, Angela. I'm gonna have to write some of this stuff down because I need to make a list. And I did straighten my desk up a little bit, and I found letters. I think we have to do a decorative letter for one of the scavenger hunt. So I got this letter book out that I have. So we can either use one that's already done. I think my mom did these. Or I can, we can do our own. Oh, look, we got the joy. We just need one letter. The B is gone, so I can't do B. But I did see one in here, the H for the hunt, and it's got flowery things on it. And I would fussy cut that out. That's the one I was going to pick. And I haven't gotten to that part in the scavenger hunt yet. And this is a butterfly book. And I thought, well, some of these butterflies we could color and put them in the butterfly book. And I've already found a couple of things that I put in there from yesterday. I've been in here cleaning. You can't tell, but I have. I'm cleaning some things out. So if I do this page, I can have all of these butterflies fussy cut out for the butterfly book. Those are kind of cute. So we get to pick some butterflies out. Joe bought me a new toy. It's called eye candy, and it it magnifies. So you all can see. Anyway, it does have a light on it. And I can, I thought maybe it might help when the next time I have to thread a needle like I did yesterday. I had to thread a needle. Couldn't see it. Had to get another needle. But it worked. It worked out. It all worked out. So I got the 365 book out. I found an angel book that I started but never finished. Oops. Got some things in here. We started this, I don't have a date on it, but I folded it together and I started fixing things to put in here. It's just another glue book. We're going to put it over here with the other current glue books that we've got, because we are going to do the scavenger hunt, and I want to get out the Japan book and show you a little bit on it. It's over here somewhere. And I found this book. We got all kinds of books. This is a little doll book that I started last year. And I think I told you all about it. I think there was a date, May of 2025. And then I've got the Japanish book. a little new book that I started. Oh, I found those butterflies. I've been busy. Busy, 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 busy bee. So let's see if I can find the Japanish book. And it's got to be right here. I'm sure it is. I put it somewhere. And oh, I know. I'm looking for the wrong size. It's right here. Yeah. And I have a Japan coloring book. So I did get the Japan book out yesterday. And and I've already glued it in. I found this. This was in the Japan one of my Japan books, and I thought it looks good. Just not even coloring it, just leaving it like that. I think would be cute. I do need to add a little more bluage there. So hi everybody, come on in. Come on, there's Dana. Hi Dana. Are you wore out from your sale? She hope you did good. It looks like you did good. Uh, Let's need the little glue. The little glue down there. So she had a sale the other day, and I guess on yesterday. I guess it was yesterday, Friday, and it looks like she did pretty good. I got a couple of things. I'll add to the pot. I will add to the pot. She won't let me, but I will. So I thought, well, we can look at this again and see if we want to add anything to the Japan book. I like the people in there, so they would be cute in the Japan book. And I don't have very many pages in this book left. I've got the last page, and then I got this page to decorate. And then these are just some bits and bobs that I get to put in. And then I think I'm done with this book. So if I need to, I can add another page to it. I made a couple of girls. Was it yesterday? I did a lot yesterday. I think they're over here. I did. I put them in here. So I made this girl, and she's not finished yet. But I got this lace that I had on that pretty fabric that I cut up the other day. So we won't be working on that particular girl, but we do have the Japan book that we can work on. This is for the altered chocolate box that we get to decorate on February the 5th. I'm scheduled to decorate this, and I'm going to finish that up then. I got plans for it. I can't tell you too many more secrets. Spoil the news of it all. So, but let's go ahead and I want to take out either this one with the two. I think they're cute, or the family. And I think I'm going to just take these two for now, and we might add them to the Japanish book. So that'll be okay. I'm just going to fold it like this, stick it in the back. So if we get to it, we can work on this. Lots and lots of plans. And so that book is done. Here's a butterfly. And if I put this in the butterfly book, I might just trim it out. And the butterfly book is right here. It's right here somewhere. It's underneath. It's got to be underneath me. No, not there. All right. I'm thinking about it. So we don't need that. Don't need that. That goes someplace else. put this over here. And I'm sure the butterfly book is close by. I see it. I found it. Found it. And I found, and Brenda, is Brenda in here yet? Who else has come in? Lisa, Juju, good to see you all. April, I got your Happy Mail. I'm going to open it next. And Wendy, hi Wendy. And Christina, come in, come in. So this was off of her Happy Meal that I got the other day, and this was on the envelope, and it's worth saying again. Okay, it's just worth it to say this again. Art is something that makes you breathe with a different kind of happiness. It's a joy. It's just a oh, I love art, especially when I do it. Anyway, I cut that off the envelope and I put it on the welcome page in the butterfly book. So we're going to find a page right here and we can put this butterfly in there. And I don't know if I need this or not, but I'm going to put it in there just in case we decide we want to use it. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow down. I'm going too fast. I'm going 90 miles an hour. So I got to get my light going here. It's fiddly. There we go. So we looked at that. We can work on this. We got all kinds of things to work on. So let's put some of this over here. We're definitely going to use this, and we're definitely going to do this. So somebody said something about the 365 book, and I do have two of them. And this was the first one I found. And I found this little Asian girl, and I thought she would look good in the Japanish book. I might have to get some more pages to put in the Japan book. We're going to put that in the Japan book too. Too many things we want to do. So much fun. So there's that. I've been cleaning and sorting and doing all kinds of things. I don't know what all that is. Okay. Clean my desk off a little bit. And I have some more corners. I think I was going to put those on the butterfly book. So I can show you how I do these things. I have one on there already, a corner. And they just make the book look so much, I don't know, fancy. Hi, Lala. Come on in. So I put these corners on. I've got two different sizes. These are the larger size, which fits a regular size book cover. And then you take your pliers and you just squeeze them together, just squeeze them onto the book. Now, I could also use a little bit of glue underneath that if I wanted to, but it seems like it's going to stay on there. And sometimes there's a little bit of a catch on the inside, like a gripper, like a little tooth or something pointy that also helps grab a hold of that corner, but that makes the book look cute. And I got them, so I'm going to use them. So they fit right on there. And but you could put a little bit of glue underneath all that if you wanted to really get it on there, but I don't have a problem doing this much. And if you put it on paper or cardstock, I use the little ones, and then they do it's a little bit too thin, and you have to fiddle with them to get them to fit right. Got to hold your mouth right. So anyway, there's that job done. Had that on my desk to do. So good. It just makes your book fancier. So there's the butterfly book. And here's the 365 book. And this is something that I started way back when, in January of 2022. Okay. But there are more days to be finished. There's a lot of white ones left over here. We're way over halfway. And so we'll pick a page that we haven't done and maybe do a little flip through of this when we get ready to do this book. So I got that lined up. And I'm going to open my Happy Meal next. So we'll get April's first. And then Brenda, maybe she'll get in here in a few minutes. And we'll get hers. So, yeah. And I had a piece of paper over here that I've lost, and I've been looking for it. I've had my eye out on it for 2 days of what our next trade is going to be. And I didn't write it down in my new book. I started this new book in January, and I didn't write it down. Um, um, so anyway, uh, I need to write down our February trade. So if anybody has any ideas of what maybe we can take a vote for it tonight. What would you like to do for February's trade? And we've done lots of things over the years. We've done, we did ATC cards, we've done circles, we've done inchies and twinchies, and we've done the snippets, and we've done the hidden pockets. And Ellen, stay warm. 2 inches of snow. Ooh. I'm sorry to say, we sat on the back porch today for a long time. It was 70 degrees. Beautiful January. Beautiful down here in Florida. So I'd like to do, things that we haven't done in a long while. That would be fun. And sometime in the summer, we'll do dolls again. We'll do trade dolls. And I think we should wait till summertime uh, before we do the dolls again. So I'm open for loving suggestions. There's 18 of you. So what would you like to trade? What is something that you like to make? Hi, Brenda. I got Happy Mail, so don't go nowhere, Brenda. I got your Happy Mail. Candy had about 4 inches of snow today up in Pennsylvania somewhere. Or New Jersey. Oh my goodness. And I'm sitting here in shorts and a tank top. I had this last night. I had a shirt on, and it had just little cap sleeves, and I was burning up. I had to take it off, put a tank top on. Yeah, Candy is up north. Yeah, Ellen's more central. Yep. So anyway, nobody said anything about what we're going to do in February's trade. So I'm going to leave it open for a moment. We have plenty of time to figure it out. We do a trade every month, and this is for 2026. So we've got 2 weeks to think about it, and start making it. And then Cindy, she's starting hers is called a double triple flip book with pockets. And it sounds so confusing, but it's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to start making it. But I'm going to do Happy Mail right now. So this one's from April. So she sent me a brown envelope, and so did Brenda. And it looks like it's packed full. Let's see what she put in here. And so we got to do a Happy Mail page. So let's see if I can't get it open. It's packed in there tight. So it's not going to slide out. So I am going to take the scissors to it. Hope I don't cut. Oh, it's made out of a brown paper bag. Look at that. Oh, she even wrote it. wrote something. Oh, it's like a card. Come on out of there. Tell it, April. Tell it to get out. There we go. So that was nice. So I've got 2 stamps I get to keep. There's no, oh, wait a minute. Nope. It's been marked. See how they marked it right there and right there? So I still keep these stamps. This will be used in my art. Used stamps. I got a used stamp right up here where I use my used stamps in things. And then she sent me a little it's me season 1 for Happy Meal. Oh, it's the season for Happy Meal, and it's a sticker. How cute is that? It's a Christmas type. Swap mail. Look at that. Look at that. She's got it recorded. All right. So this must be snippets because it says due the 15th. So she sent me some snippets. It says, "Hi Beth. Happy New Year. I wanted to thank you for hosting this fun snippet swap. I'm looking forward to seeing what other challenges you bring to the new year. Take care, April." Thank you, April. Well, I might. Did you send me any candy? The theme is candy. So here's her snippets. She sent me a snippet. Oh, I love it. Now I'm gonna unwrinkle it. I like it hanging off the edge. Number 1, Fair is Rose, opening course and solo, bridesmaid and Zora. That is so cute. Look at all that. And look at that guy in that picture. He looks like somebody. Who does he look like? He looks like a movie star. I can't think of it. He looks like the mentalist, the guy that does the mentalist on TV, those TV shows. I love how you've put the paper on there and you've kind of got it all wadded up. I love it. And look, she's got a little crochet flower and some lace. Very nice. I love it. And no, I don't see your name on it. Gotta have a name. Here's the other one. I said 2. Oh, I love this old picture. It looks like a cabinet card. And some more crocheted or tatting. It could be tatting. And some more. I love this cotton string, old fashioned. Love it. And the button. Oh, it looks good. Great, April. Good job. So we might be able to put these in some of the books we're working on. Let me put her name back here. Okay. All right. And then these other little goodies. Oh, there's a photo. And we had to have a photo in the other days. We had to have a photo in the scavenger hunt. I can still put it in there. We'll see. And some ephemera. See, I can make some more snippets. I've used all my snippets except I got 2 skinny ones left. I've used all my snippets that I've made, and I've made them 2 or 3 times on here with you guys. And this looks like the same guy from before. He looks like the same guy. I swear he does. Look, it's the same guy. Is it somebody you know? Is it a relative? He's cute. That's all I can say. I think he's cute. So there's a photo. We'll see. And these little birds, I like them. We had to put a bird on it the other day too. Maybe I'll use one of those. And here's some candy, Mary Jane candy. That's some kind of a toffee, chewy, gooey thing. Here's another picture at a fair. Look at the fair. There's a Ferris wheel in the back. So it's at a fair in the country. We only need one photo and a bird on it. And then here's some flowers, and they look like something I can maybe fussy cut out, and some letters. Oh, good. The letters are good. I was just thinking about that yesterday during Dana's sale. I've used up all my letters. I don't think I have very many letters left in this room. I can't find any more of them. And those will come in handy. I'll put these, I'll probably put these in my stickers. Uh, so uh, these ought to go in my sticker bag, because even though they're not stickers, because of their lettering, the letters. Let's see where my sticker bag is. My George, I don't even see it. And I need to redo my sticker book. And I was thinking, I got so many. Maybe I should do a sticker book next time and use up all these old stickers. Wouldn't that be fun to have a sticker book? Like I don't need another book to start. But the thing about my books, when I start these books, it's not like they're going to be finished in 1 month. They're to be used, all year long, even, or even extended longer than that. Like the 365 book, it's been going on since 2022. So, yeah. So I'm going to leave these little goodies right here till I decide what I want to do with them. And I'm going to go over to the Scasvey Hunt next and look at that. Thank you, April. These are really, really nice. And I will put them in something tonight. I'll in one of the books that we're working in. But I wanted to look over here and check out what we did. There was use a photo, a magazine image, but there was one. Oh, these were the shades of blue. But I can put my Mary Jane. I'll trim it down so I can put Mary Jane on here. Trim it out a little bit. Make it fit. And that way it won't hog it. I'll just cover up that one little cupcake, and it won't hurt a thing. Nobody will know but us. Christina's been playing with quilt blocks. That could be a swap. Well, that could be a swap. A quilt block. And then we get to decorate it or sew on it or glue on it. You don't have to sew. Let's see. Let me find the photo. Put a bird on it. This was the bird, and I'm going to add another bird from April. Oh, it's got the names on the back of it. I bet these did these come out of cigarettes? Arm & Hammer came out of laundry detergent. It smells like laundry detergent. Useful Birds of America. But I'm going to use it right here with my other bird. Add it to it. Didn't say it can't be more than one bird. And I know I'm going to kind of cover up my joke. I'll move it down as far as I can. How about that? All right. Hi, Jassy. Jassy, I got something for you, and I want to tell you about it before I send it to you. I'm going to wait and see if I can't find something else to put in the envelope. But I've got an envelope for you, Jassy. I've already got it. And this is what I have in it. And this is what I want you to do, Jassy. It's a draft. So remember how we made the head the other day in our book when we did our draft in here, like this one here? Well, you've got to make the head to go on here, and here's the neck. Okay, so you're going to cut this out and put this in your art book, and then you're going to make the head of the giraffe. So I found a Africa expedition. The long wait is over, it says, and it's talking about exploring this Oklahoma City Zoo. This is Oklahoma's out of their travel book. So I'm sending this neck to you, okay? And then you've got to make a head for it. So I got a job for you, and I think you can do it. You're a good. You're good. It's like a doll, paper doll. It's like a paper doll. But I'm going to send you some other things in here before I mail it. I'll put a few more things in there. So I just couldn't wait to tell you, though. Okay. So there was the bird, and I'm looking for the photo. And I don't remember what we did with the photo. An elephant. I'm looking for the photo. A magazine image. If somebody's got the list, maybe you can tell me what number it is. A photo. It could have been back to the first one, as far as I know. I don't see it. Here it is. Number 21 is a photograph. So that had been the second page. So we put a photo of a ship. Was that our photo? Because I couldn't find the photographs. Well, we've got a photograph now. We've got a photograph. Oops, leave that on there. So we're going to put that in here. Thank you, April. You helped us with our scavenger hunt. We'll just put it in the pocket. And then this other one, I'll put your name on here too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So tonight, I think we're going to use this page here tonight. So we'll do that one next as soon as we get done with our other Happy Mail. And I do have one more Mary Jane that I get to use in the decorations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to put it on the front. There's a spot right here that it looked good right there. So, is everybody doing okay tonight? I hope so. Jassy needs lots of prayers. Okay. Went to the eye doctor and it's not looking good. And my hubby is sick again. Okay. Eyes and hubbies. Yes, we will, Jassy. I'm supposed to make me an eye appointment. I haven't done it yet. But if it ain't broke, don't go trying to fix it. So I think that really, I just love everything, and everybody's been giving me things, and I've enjoyed this book. So we'll get that out in a minute. So let's go with Brenda's mail, and she got me a stamp on here. I get to cut it off. Let's open hers. This is from Pam. Pam. This is from Pam, the ginger cat lady. So I saved the used stamp, and I don't think I need that. And she sent me some stickers and a bumblebee card. This is pretty. It's all wrapped up, made up special. It's a special made, and it's like a little card, and it's got a label on it, a tag label that came of it. It says OR order. It's an order. It's some kind of 3-piece something, and it's just off of a tag of a fabric ticket, or off of a piece of like a pillow or something, a label. And then she stapled on little staples. She stapled this little piece of fabric, and she sewed around it, and she stamped it, and then she did a bumblebee stamp, and then she doodled on it so many different little things, elements on it, and it's a textbook page, and it says, there are rare times in the experience of everyone when things for the moment seems entirely good. Then life halts, and it burdens you in another way. Then anxiety fades and fears are not. Whew, that was hard to read. One day, when my father looked particularly indecorous, Indecorous. Does that mean undecorated? With his red maple leaf fluttering above his eyebrows, he recited an old English ballad, which pleased her. Woohoo! I love that. I love that. So she sent me some stickers that can go in the butterfly book. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do a sticker book. Hope has feathers. Oh, I love it. It's a word. That is really cool. It looks like it's on fabric. And some pretty paper. Ooh, look at that. And look at this. Ooh, it's glittery. Those are pretty. And oh, we could put him in. He's a parrot, but we could put him in the chicken book. He's a fine feathered friend. Is that a parrot or a chicken? There's a parrot lady. We're going to put it in the chicken book. And a mushroom. Look at that. That's pretty. So these two are going to go in the chicken book. And the feathers, Hope has feathers, is going in there as well. And then we'll put this in the butterfly book. Already got plans. I decided if I do the plans right away, oh my goodness. Look at this dress. This is in Cindy's trade. Cindy in January had a origami dress trade, and I made the origami geisha girls, and sent her one of my geisha girls, and this was her trade, and it's done out of some lace, and then she stickled the glitter all over on the dress and made the heart. That is so precious. That is going to go in my doll book, and I might have to give her a head, a body. That is precious. I love her. So I'm going to and she's got her name on the back of it, so that's good. So I'm going to put this over in the doll book. Yes, I am. And then she made me this, and it opens up with a little tiny strip of fabric that has been ripped apart to make as a closure. I guess you take it apart, take it open. Come on. Here we go. Like that. and it's got scissors and threads on it. That's so cute. That is so cute. And you open it up, and I guess it's for a journaling page, and you can write on it or add something in here, and it's got like little sewing uh, notions on there. That is so sweet. It's like a little book. It'd be really cute to put needles in it, wouldn't it? And then you can put it back together. And she's got little eyelets on here that she put on there. She went to great trouble to make this, and I'll get it through there. I can see that hole. That's a lot bigger than the needle that I was trying to thread yesterday. So that is precious. I'll have to think of something special to do with that. Um, and has anybody decided uh, what kind of a trade that you want to do for February? Has anybody come up with any more ideas? Uh, was it Christina said we should do a a quilted square, a quilt square? Was it was it you, Christina, that told me this? Oh, Jassie's telling me to go to the eye doctor. Okay, Jassie, I know. I'll make an appointment this year. Um, it was before that. I think it was Christine. Yeah, Christina. Playing with quilt blocks could be fun for a swap. What do y'all think? A quilt blocks, yeah. So I can do a sample of a Beth version of a quilt block, and and then you all would do your technique. It could be uh, if we do a piece of fabric, I would like for it to fit in an envelope, this size of an envelope. Um, and if it's going to be a quilt block, usually they're square, and to fit in a business envelope or so it would need to be, it could be 4 by 4 and it would fit in this envelope, 4 by 4. So what do you all think? Do I have any? How many thumbs up would we do? A no sew quilt block, Angela? I'm glad you said that. I should demonstrate how to do a no sew quilt block. What do y'all think? Got enough little goodies around here to use. I can use that on it. I can use this. There's Santa Claus. He needs to go in the Christmas thing. Pam, wherever you are, thank you so much. I will put this in the butterfly book, and I'm gonna put it on the front because it's bright and pretty. I got Pam on there. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, honey. You're in the book. And then my chicken book, I still have it out. So we're going to put these in the chicken book because they're birds. You know, birds of a feather flock together and all that good stuff. And the chicken book is just about finished. There's not much room left in here to do anything. We need to do an hour, spend an hour on the chicken book and finish up some of the stuff that's in here, and like color some of the pages and finish gluing down stuff. So I'm just going to stick them right in here, and I need to put Pam's name on these too. And I will fussy cut them back out. Thank you, Pam. You're in the book. We're going to stick them in this pocket so we don't lose them. Okay. So that was all the Happy Mail. Thank you very much. This is going to go in the Christmas envelope I have right here for leftovers. And it will not be thrown away. So let me go over here and get a piece of fabric and see what we can do with a no-sew quilt block, and then you all can decide. I know Carol. Hi, Carol. Carol's going to agree that our February swap is going to be a 4x4 quilt block, and we're going to trade quilt blocks, one block per person. And I'm going to show you how to do. The first block is going to be a no-sew block. A no-sew block. So let me get a pretty piece of fabric. I've got all kinds of material I can choose from. And white would be pretty. And if it falls on the floor, I think I should use it. Having a fabric ranch over here. It's a it's a fabric falling out on the floor. So I'm going to take this and this and this. I got 4 pieces. I just can't decide. We might decide we like one better than the other. But I'm just going to do a little quickie thing so that you all can see. And I'll make one today, and I'll make one again. I'll make them again next week. I'll be making some more. So let's get I'd like to use my pinking shears for this type of a project. And you can rip it if you want to rip the edges. You can do that. That won't be a problem. If you like for the edges to be frayed a little bit. So this is a pretty piece of fabric. So I'm just going to take my ruler, and I've got a smaller ruler. Let's see where my small ruler is. Okay, I guess I'll use the big ruler. So what I'm going to do is put this to the side. So I'm going to go 4 inches this direction, and I'm going to use my ink pen, and I'm just going to measure it 2 or 3 places so that I can get a straight line. I know this is straight because it's torn. It's ripped that way. And that's a true line right there. So what I'll do here is connect the dots, and I might be able to rip it and see. Yep, I can. Let's see how true it rips to the lines. By George, it was right on them. Right on it. There's the dot, and there's a dot, and there's a dot. Boy, that is a true 4-inch wide piece. So now does it rip the other way? Does it rip, or do I have to cut the other way? I'm thinking I have to cut this side. It just rips one direction, doesn't it? That's not very straight. That looks better. So let's go 4 inches again. So that worked out. So here's 4 inches, and I'll do it again. Will it rip the other way if I do the ripping, Carol? Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Juju. I said hi, Juju earlier. Marty, Brenda D, Ellen. Hello, everybody. Let me know if I can rip the other direction, and I'll do the same thing. If not, I'll cut it. 4x4. Juju's going to take a nap so she can stream tonight. Marty says no. Okay, I'm going to cut it then. I'm pretty good with cutting a straight line, semi-straight. I'm pretty good. So there's your 4x4 square. And so what would you do? Well, I'm going to turn my hot glue gun on, and I'm going to get back out some of those little doodads that April sent me. And these are not stickers, they're cutouts. So what could we put on here? I got this pretty eyelet, and there's a swatch of it ready to be used. So what I could do here is I'm thinking on the line of a cluster is what I'm thinking. On the line uh, of a cluster, and just making a sort of a cluster on here. See, I love that bird. Let's get that other bird out. I think she sent me 2 or 3 of them. But I'm really thankful. Oh yeah, this is a bird too. A yellow. Ooh, that yellow would look pretty on that blue. We're using that. And then this is a some kind of chocolate. It's a chocolate. I don't know if that's going to be big enough, but I do like this. And I can trim this card down a little bit and maybe use my decorative scissors. But it has to be fabric, non-fabric scissors. Got another pair that I like. Okay. I do like the other ones. That's no fun. Gotta have something fun. Here's a pair. Let's try these. So I'll use the decorative scissors. These are Arm & Hammer cards that came in the laundry detergent back in the day. And it's going to go right there. So I'm going to hot glue some of this. And I'm also going to continue to fray the edges a little bit to make them deckled. Okay. And I'll glue these 2 pieces on. And then I can put a print on here. And look, there's a butterfly. Let's ink it up and see if I can put it on ink the fabric. It's permanent ink. Ink it up real good. Like that. And I'm going to put it right here. Yes, you could sew, you could staple. I do have a stapler, and I've got one of those tiny staplers too. That's what Pam did on this little fabric. She stapled it on. You could use brads. You can use uh, um, safety pins. I'm going to put a safety pin. I got these pretty little safety pins that Margaret gave me. You could have a pretty safety pin. Now, that print did not do an excellent job, but it is on there to show you that you can do that. I think I need to re-ink my black. It's it's not very juicy. So there's a few ideas. So make a list of all of the different things that you think that you could use. And then when I put a cluster down, I like to kind of go in a circle with them so that you see a corner of everything. And you might stick this one out that way and this one over here so that you can see the butterfly, the lace eyelet, the ephemera chocolate, and the bird. You can see all elements on there. And I can continue to work on this until the end of January until I give partners out. Can't I? So let me put a little dollop and another little dollop. And then we'll put the bird. Move that one out a little bit. And then we'll put the bird right there. So there is part of a no-sew quilted quilt piece. Hi, Sharon. So I will be doing more, okay, on this, but this is what we're going to be trading for February. So I'm going to write it in the trade book, a 4-inch 4x4 quilt square, and you can decorate it any way you wish. And I could do a little stitch and do an X on here and sew and stitch it down. But it's an art piece. It's not necessarily going to make a quilt out of them all, but you could. But in the crafting community, you're going to get all kinds of variations. You're going to get all kinds of variations. So we're going to do a 4x4 quilt square. Decorate it any way you want. You could paint on it. That's right. Stencil and do, yes, you could put it on the jelly plate. I know Carol is one of our seamstress in our group. She does a lot of fabric things and embroidery things. So yes, 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 yes. So Christina, thank you for the idea. And does anybody want to sign up? And if you want to think about it, I'll get names next time. So I'm definitely going to play. And I will be making several, I'll make several quilt squares. I've got some more fabric. This here is antique. This is, this was my grandmother's kitchen curtain. It didn't smell like her anymore. If it smelled like her, it'd be more like mothballs. And I think this would look cute. This would be cute in the chicken book. Angela wants to play. Okay. And Marty was to play. Well, Sharon, I decided that if it was 4x4, it would fit in this envelope. It's got to be kind of flat. A wax seal would look cute. I know it. If you make it bulky, you would have to add extra postage. Those butterflies, those butterfly stamps that you get is like a postage and a half, and they're for crafts. Okay, Carol wants in, and so does Marty. Okay, and I don't know. Okay, um, how many do you want to send out? Just one per, you want just one partner this time? Uh, one partner and Brenda McD, Brenda D. Okay. You do want to send out four? Okay. Okay. And this will be for February. Right. It's not going to be super heavy. Everything is really flat. And there's lots of flat things in your craft room. You go through it, you go through your sewing box, and you will find all kinds of things. Angela wants to. Okay. Marty wants to. Okay. And I'll give you your partners at the end of the month of January. So I'm excited. Where's Christina? She needs to sign up. I think I run her off. No, there's 26 of y'all in here. Come on, everybody. Oh, yep, it's a quilt block. Cindy wants one. Okay. All right. Well, this is good. This is good. So here's my sample, and I'll like I said, I'll be making them. I'm going to use this fabric, and I think this fabric would look cute as a quilt block too. So I'll cut these up next time. And I still have the eyelet, but I think I don't know, that might be pretty too. We'll see. That one's very thin. That one's thin. But we'll definitely do those two. Have three. There'll be three for me. Oh, I was gonna cut a piece of this off and put it in the chicken book. Jassy wants to try too. Okay, Jassy. And you can do it any way you want now, okay? There's no right or wrong. And if you have any questions, you be sure and just message me and let me know, and I will help you. Oh, look, this I got. Let's see if I can find a chicken over here. I might have cut the chickens out. It's just this one, I think. No, there's two, three. I'll have to steal the chickens for the chicken book. I think it's just these three. One, two, three, one, two, three. Okay. But I can make a square out of that. And then I'm going to swipe the chickens. You only live once, guys. You only live once. So if that's the way it's going to be, that's the way it's going to be. I can cut this and this. I might not even have room in the chicken book for this. The chicken book is pretty full. Pretty full. I'm just going to cut it off here. Okay. Brenda says two. Okay. All right. I'll finish this up later. Getting off scheduled. Getting off my schedule. Brenda wants two. Okay. So, if anybody has any more questions about the trade, let me know. I will bring it up again next week. Okay. So we got plenty of time to work on them. And I'm going to put this in the book so we'll have a sample. And I might do one of these others up tomorrow and do it on the sewing machine and just do a little quick stitch maybe, or an X, or I can do some slow stitching on it. But we'll do more of that next week. Okay, good. Just put those away. Now we did the Happy Mail. We did all kinds of little ephemera things. We're going to put our Happy Mail up, and oh, I want to put the safety pin on there. Oh yeah, we got to get a safety pin on there. And you might find something else that you want to put on there. So we could go right through all of it like that. And I realize that this is going to be a little bulky when you go through the mail, but that's that would be my decision to add extra postage to that. But it is still pretty flat, and I'll put non-machinable on it, hand process. Okay. Now what's next? Did I say we were going to do? We did Happy Mail. We're going to do the hunt. Let's do the hunt. The hunt. And I got to write myself a note over here. Okay. Trying to write myself a note. Put these away. And I haven't decided where I'm going to put these. Got some little doodads here on the table. The sky is the limit of things we get to do in our art room. This is going into the Christmas book envelope, leftover stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's get back into the Scasvey Hunt. So, we've got to find newer graphical art. Your favorite candy. I don't have a favorite candy wrapper. Oh dear. Janelle made a pan of brownies today. You think I could get the box brownies? Would that be considered? It's a sweet. A button. Use a broken crayon. Create a postage stamp. Well, we're going to create a neurographic postage stamp. I know that right now. I'm trying to get an idea of everything that we need to put on here. Spring. Another monochromatic page. Include a ruler. And a famous artist inspired page. This was going to have to be a double page. I think I'm going to have a double page. Monochromatic. This has got a lot of stuff. Now Carol's got to go make some brownies. Hi, Jackie. Come on in. Now, if you need me, type "Hi, Andrew." Type in caps so I can see your message, because I've got my brain is bouncing off the walls today, thinking about so many things. Marty, pick me up, or let me pick you up on the way up. No, I got some in there on the stove. So we got to make a stamp, and I think our newer graphical art has got to be involved. So, and then we have to have, um, oh, on the artist. Okay, here we go. On the artist, a famous artist inspired page. Shall we do Rolla Picasso for our artist? Hi, Margaret. Come on in. Hi, Barry, Ellen. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? Hi, come on in. I think we should do a Rolla Picasso. And I've got my game folder here somewhere. And I really need to make a new folder for this thing. It's wearing out fast. Jassy says yes, 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 yes. Okay, we're going to spend a little extra time on the hunt tonight. Oh, look, a doll. I think that was the pilgrims we had. So let me find Mr. Picasso. Now, how did I think of that? How did I think of that? I don't know what made me think of that. Here it is. It's blurry, but we could still do it. And we did add a few more things to it. All right. So I'm going to do it over here on this side, and I'm going to take all of these little goodies out of my folder so that it will lay a little flatter. I've got stuff on here that is making it lumpy for some reason. Okay, let's try that. All right, let me get the dice. Goodness, where's the dice? I've lost it. I swear I don't see it. I've got another one, and I did see it yesterday, and I know where it's at. Unless I can find a little dice, which is, uh, let's just find the other dice. Let's find it. I see it. I see it. I can get it. I can get it. It's easy to get to. It's right on top. Luckily, I got two of these when I got them. And it's probably just on my desk somewhere here. So let's roll a Picasso. Hopefully, I won't have to get up again. Okay. Well, this is the original game, and it was an art teacher, I think, that did it 100 years ago. It was a school teacher, and Picasso was an abstract painter, and he never had eyes and ears and lips on where they were supposed to be on a where they're supposed to be on a face. And he was really into self portraits, self make drawing his self images and stuff, and he never liked them and stuff like that. And he would do these abstracts. And so, hi Esther, I'm glad you made it. Come on in. And is Hunter here? Who's Hunter? Come on in. Welcome. So get a piece of paper, and that's the way you teach them exactly. Oh, and Andrew's teaching his kids. Okay. Anyway, Yes, Jennifer loves to play games. I know you do. What was I thinking? That's what it was. So I'm gonna do mine right here in the book, and I'm gonna roll for the body. This is, or it's a face. It's a face slash body, and we're gonna add eyes, nose, lips, hair, and ears, arms, and legs, and then I have an accessory over here, and there's a little guitar, a glass, a martini, a sunflower, a paintbrush palette, a teddy bear, and a funny hat. So we're going to do all these with our Picassos. All right. So the body is first, and it could be one of these unusual shapes. This is the face slash body. So here we go. And the first one is a number 1. So we have a home plate. It looks like a home plate uh, with the point on it, rectangle with the point. So I'm going to use my Sharpie, and I'm going to make it kind of big so I can decorate him. So it's kind of like a home plate, and it's a little wonky. It's not exactly centered. So there's my body. It goes kind of fast when you start playing it. If anybody needs any questions or any more directions, let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. Angel is getting her supplies. Oh, Barry had a headache all day today. Oh, make it stop. Okay. Rest your eyes. Don't strain. Okay. Type in caps if you need me or if I go too fast, because I'm going 90 mile an hour today. So and quiet corner is Carol. Okay, here we go. Number 4 is going to be the eyes. So, and we could do this twice if you want to do different eyes from the right and left. So this one's 4, and he's got an eye that's closed. And I'm going to roll again for another eye. So he's got his eyes closed, and you see his eyelashes. And you can put it anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be where the eyes go. It can go right. I'm going to do mine right here. And I'm using a Sharpie. And we'll give him some eyelashes. There's one of my eyes. Reading list. Lisa Jackson. Twice Kissed. Very good. All right. Ellen is our little bookworm tonight. So I'm going to roll for another eye. Slow down or you'll be getting a ticket. Okay, I better slow down. I'm going to get the other eye. And it's going to be number 2. So it's this eye. It looks like it might be a little dilated. The eye is a little dilated. And I'm going to put it way over here on this side. And so I make a teardrop, and then I do another layer for the inside, and then I make this, and then I do a dot in the middle. And that's the best I can do with a Sharpie. That's the best I can do with the Sharpie. It's not too far off. Number 2. Okay. So the next one is a nose. And we've got a variety of noses here. I copied this off of the internet. And it's going to be number 1. And he just has a boring little nose here. Number 1 is this one right there. Just a sharp, straight nose with 2 little dots. So his nose is going to go over here with 2 little dots. So there's my Picasso. It's abstract. And then we're going to go for some lips. And we've got a wide variety of lips. And it's going to be number 1. So I'm not sure, but it's just a lips without lipstick. It's not real bright. They're kind of faded. But there's a squiggly line on top and the lower lip. So let's put this on here. I'm just having a fussy time with all these papers. So we have a fussy, and then we have a lower lip that's like this. So your lips may look a little different than mine, and that's okay. It's Picasso. Then we have hair. And believe it or not, that was the original page, and the kids would color that, and that would be their Picasso. So let's go for the hair. We added hair, ears, arms, legs, and a accessory. Number 3 would be the hair. And it's a dippity-doo. It's a dippity-doo hair. Dippity-doo. How many of y'all remember dippity-doo? Do y'all remember dippity-doo? I used it. There's the hair. And the ears. The ears are number 2. And I'm not quite sure, but these are kind of like elf ears to me. They got a point at the top and the bottom, though. But these are the ears. And you can put them anywhere you want. You can put it, I'm going to put one down here. There's one ear. And there's the other ear. Yeah, they look like elf ears. And we got some arms. And we can roll for 2 different arms because some are bent and some are pointing and different directions. Patty, hi Patty. So let's do some arms. We could do 2 of those. There's a 5, and he's got the thumb up, like he's thumbing for a ride, you know. He's got the thumb out for number 5. And I'm going to make it over here. Hopefully I can do it with the thumb and his knuckles. Like that. And let's roll for another one for the other side. Number 4 is palm down. It's like his palm is down on the table or down beside him. See if I can do that. It could be as long and short as you want. All right, let's do the legs. And we can put them both together or apart, either way you want to do it. Number 4 is he's got like he's kicking. He's kicking his leg up, like he's doing a, a heel click or something. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the next one and see what it gets. Number 2, and it's standing still. So one foot's kicking out and one foot's standing still. So I'm gonna put this side over here, standing still. And then the other one is going to be kicking outward. He's kicking something. And he's got 2 little movement here. That looks good. Kicking his heels up, and then our accessories. And then we got to move on. I got to go fast. Number 2, and it's a martini glass. So he's going to have a little beverage. And I'm going to put it in this hand over here where he's thumbing. Or I'll put it over here in this one. I could put it over here. So let's put him a glass. With an olive. That's an olive, I guess, on a toothpick. And the toothpick has a little doofloppy up there. And then a stem. And then the stem comes down and makes a glass. So there's his drink. Okay. So since this is already colored, I'm going to move on. If you're doing yours in your art book and you want to do some more coloring and decorating and stuff, please do. Add her hair. So I think that's all right for our hunt. So let's put this away in the gang book. And then we need this back. And we can continue with the other side. We have to do an ombre of blues. I'm going to use paint. I'm going to do blue. Ombre is a shades of the same color. Is that right? An ombre. And I've got a whole bunch of blues that I can do with. Am I correct on the ombres? Thank you, Esther. Blue. Blue. These are all kinds of paint, different kind of paints. And metallic. So I'm just going to randomly open these up and use my paintbrush and draw a line. Draw a line. They blend down into each other. Is the ombre okay? It goes from light to dark. Okay, okay. We could try to do light to dark. I'm gonna go dark to light. How about that? So I'm just going to do this because we've got other prompts, and I'll move it. I'm going upward with it. And make this part the darkest. Okay. Light to dark. Okay. 3 shades. Oh, well, good. I won't have to use all of them then. Okay. We got the dark and then a middle. Let's see. Let's use the metallic, and then we'll use this one for the light one. Or this one's even lighter. I like that one though. And then we'll pick this metallic for the middle one. And I'm just going to squirt a little bit out. See if we can do it. This is my little ombre. I'm a crafter. I'm not an artist. Blending them together. I'm a true crafter. Different like shades that go from light to dark. Okay, thank you. We're doing it. And that is lighter. Okay. How about that? For my ombre. Got to use my blues. I stocked up on blue last year. I got a bunch of blues. Planning on big blues, a lot of blue stuff this year. If I can do it, I'm going to do it. Okay. So let's get back on schedule here. I have to put a butt on something. So if you all can help me with that, we're going to do a neurological art. Let's see. We did the famous carrot inspiration artist. We did that one. And we're going to use neurographic. And we have to include a ruler. So what if we did something neurographically with the ruler? And I'll put the ruler down here, 6 inches here, and 6 inches there. And then we'll connect them. And that is a ruler. That's part of a ruler right there. And we can even make the ruler, we can make the inch marks and stuff. So there's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we can use this for our neurographic art. So I'm just going to start in the corner, and I'm just going to do a couple little designs from corner to corner. And then we can go from this side to this side to this side to this side. And then we want to go in all the joints and make them into anything that goes into a corner. We want to make it round the corners at all of the little points, and that is called a newer graphic art. So we're going to do that. Like that. And it looks like a little web or something. Reminds me of a web thing. We can even do one here on the one. Sure. Do a little decorations here. I don't know if you all can see what I'm doing. Oh, Jessie put her picture in the group. Okay, I'll go look at it in a minute. And yep, Sharon says no rules. That's right. That's right. She's just going backwards for the same effect. I just started with the dark first, but it is light to dark if you go from the top to the down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It still goes from light to dark. Did it my way. And did it my way. So this represents the ruler part. And I'm just doing it with an ink pen. So we got that. We've only got about 3 more times to do it. This takes us down to 70, and then we've got 30 more to do after today, which is good. And my eyes are going cross-sided, which is kind of normal. That looks all right. I need to get my knuckles off of it. My pen is super juicy. It's pouring out when I write with it. I have to let this dry real good or it'll be everywhere. Okay. Almost done. It won't be as long as it has been. Like that. A lot of ink on there. And I think that is it. Close enough, anyway. Okay, there's my neurographic art. I need a button and a spring. A spring. Shall we draw a spring? Doodle a spring? See if I can draw one. Does that look like a spring? I can give it some motion lines that it's wiggly. Boing. Boing. A doodle spiral. There you go. So there's our spring. And it could be a spring flower. It could be a spring scenery. Something. Um, I did them on a chromatic. And I included a ruler. Now we've got to come up with a postage stamp. And make a button on the postage stamp. So the postage stamp's going to be like this. And then it's going to have uh, it's going to have this on the edges. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Just need to find a piece of favorable paper. Some of that. Shall we use the brown? I don't mind. So there's our postage stamp. Cover that up. That's okay. We'll cover that up. I could draw the button. Okay. So let's make a border. Like that. And we can write forever on it. Let's See if I can find a real skinny button. That would be cute. That's a button. Should that be our new postage stamp? I can cut the shank off of it. Sure, let's do it. And I'll hot glue that on right there. There's our button. I won't have to draw it. Easy peasy. I'm good about changing my mind. We'll put a big glob, and we'll go put that button right there in the glob. We'll get it to melt down there and there. Okay. Now, am I going to go get the brownies box? I've got to put a butt on here. I'm not sure. I know that Janet is the butt queen, but we did the postage stamp and the button. Favorite candy, broken crayon, and a butt. And then we'll be done. Well, being the person that I am, okay, I can, Marty. Being the person that I am, um, I'm going to draw him, Picasso, a pair of shorts. And under his shorts, he's got his bottom. So that's how we're going to create a bottom on the Picasso. So let's do them with some green. Let's use some green shorts. And we'll put a butt on here. We'll go ahead and put a butt on here. And here's his butt. There's his butt. Can you all see it? There's his butt. But he's also going to have some shorts. I guess I can do the shorts in different shade. We made him a green bottom. And we're going to make him some trousers. Okay. And this is not going to show up very good. I was trying to get something that would go on top of the pink. But he's got it behind under the shorts. Anybody understand that? But you can see it. It's under there. There it is. You can see the indentation of these pants are filling them out. They're tight. They're a little tight on his rump. So, there. We did that. Mark it off. Then I want a broken crayon and some favorite candy. And I think it's everything. I can't believe it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, candy and a crayon. Okay. Let me put these buttons away before they go all over the floor. I'm going after the brownies because I don't have any more candy that I know of. Joe hides it. Okay, plan B. The garbage has been taken out. But I've already got another idea. We're going to make some peppermint candy, and we'll make it with a crayon. That'll work. That'll work. A broken candy with a broken crayon. So, what did I do with my crayons? Are they over here? My lights are acting up. One moment, please. Hi, Donna. She said, send a copy of the list to me in the slug mail. Okay, Donna, I can send you a copy of the scavenger hunt. Okay. Now, where did I do with my crayons? Okay. Uh, I've got crayons somewhere in this room, but for right now, we'll just use a pastel crayon. It's a crayon too. It's just not the Crayola brand, right? So this is a scavenger hunt, and you've got all year to do it. You don't have to do it the way we do it. You can do it anyway. So let's see. Yep, looky here. I have a broken crayon right here, and we need the white one and the red one if we're going to do uh, a peppermint. So let's do it right here. And it's like a that, I think. Like that. And then we'll take the broken piece and we're going to use it. And who doesn't like a piece of peppermint candy? Really? Could have done a candy cane. Okay, here's our peppermint candy and the crayons. Okay? And that's all. That's all she wrote. We did it. So let's put these crayons back up. So, oh, Brenda says her grandkids are helping you with the scavenger hunt. All right. Been a blast. All right. That is great. We drew several things too. Yeah. Make do. All right. So let me see. I don't know if I have. Uh, I'll have to see if I can find me a copy of this for Donna. Let me write myself a note. I got me a note going over here. I got a note. Okay, so this is good. I'll put the date on it and we can move on to the next project. 7:30. See, today is the 17th. I like to stamp it. Okay. Put my markers up. And these go back in over here to this pocket. I might have to take my felted one out because it makes the book awful bulky. But we have, I could glue some of these down. This is my shades of blue. I could tack them all in there so they don't go every which way. Okay. I got a pom-pom on there too for Dana because she loves pom-poms. Okay, so I'm going to tack it down so we don't have to worry about it again. Okay, so that's good. We just sort of glued that down a little bit. All right, now let's move on. We did that. Put this up here where it belongs. So what do y'all want to do next? Shall we? Oh, let's do the 365. Haven't done it forever. So we want to go through find a page. There's a self image. We want to go through and find an empty page. And I think I'll just go ahead and hit the first one. Here's the first one. We did bowls of objects. We have candy and fruit and more candy and marbles or nuts. These are screws. And here is pickles. And this was explore a variety of different materials. So we used paint, and then we used probably watercolor and pen markers. This was back in 2022. We didn't go in order, we went sporadic. And this one was draw through the doorway, and we opened the door, and it was December, so we did a Christmas theme inside the doors. And this was snakes. We did post-it note art. We did scribbles. We scribbled and we made a mess. Here's shades of blue. What is your favorite color? A swatch of it below. Consider which other colors would look good alongside with this color and create swatches of these below. And I just used a variety of, looks like paint. I'm not real sure. And then here we did turn these shapes into something, perhaps a pattern. And we kind of did a little lacy thing going on. something of the sort. I'm not going to go to all of them, guys, because there's over half is done. Here is a picture, and I painted it over, made it over here. I didn't do very good, but I like the pot. Some things are good, and some things are not so good. Here were some blobs of paint, and we turned them into other objects that looked like a cat, a mouse, a dog, a rabbit, an armadillo. So these blobs looked like something, and we created those together. This was had a row of hearts on here, and it said to continue the pattern. And I did it down to here, as far as I got. Sometimes you have more time than others to do stuff. This was a swatches of material. Here we had designed a wallpaper, and what would you hang on your wall? So I framed 3 animals from the the wildlife magazine or catalog I had, and that was what I hung on my wallpaper. hmm This is windows. Make a great natural frame. Frame your art. Draw what you might see through a train window. So we had these little shapes for the train windows, and this is what we see. We're going over in France, and we rode the train by the Eiffel Tower thing. So you can see how we use our imagination when we do these things. Draw some pairs of socks, and I drew down some extra pair of socks. These are Joe's tube socks, and these are those sports socks. And then we said, draw some jars, and what would you put in your jars? And I did candy, thread, buttons, and then this was the original uh, jar that was in the book. Fun, just fun stuff. Some of them you have to write down things. Write down your thoughts and what's going on. It's fun. So let's find an empty page that we haven't done. This one right here, 231. That's where it opened up to, and it says, and they're just prompts for you to uh, do. That one's stuck. Okay, it says, create a scene or graphic design using this background color and cut out paper, perhaps some striking images of birds. So we're going to cut out some other paper. We're going to cut out birds. Well, I just so happen to have a bird book. It didn't say we couldn't use a picture of a bird. So let's look for a little bird. Like this is a little guy right here. And we're going to cut him out. I'd like to tear the edges. Let's see if I can. So some things we can just do real fast, and sometimes you think of something and it doesn't take long to figure out, There's no reason why we can't use this bird paper. And I'm going to rip the edges, and maybe I can ink the edges. You want me to cut the birds out? That's right. We're cutting them out, all right. We cut them out of a book. And I found another bird book in the other room, the living room, and it is a bird book that you would look up the birds in your yard, type of book. So we're going to glue this down, and we can move on to the one beside it. It didn't say bird. Well, it did say more than one bird. Let's find another bird since it's got a bird with an S. Let's see, I got another bird book over here somewhere. I just saw it. It's it's right. And I found two more mermaid books. We've got four mermaid books now to do mermaids with. This one. So let's look for another bird. Let's see if we can find a little bird. Because these are big. There was a pelican. Didn't say what kind of bird. There's birds on the back. I could put a strip of that there. And I could cut that off and wouldn't hurt a thing. Rest well, Candy. Okay, you're going to take a break. Okay. Okay, Candy. We'll be thinking about you. So, I know there's more people in here that I come in, and I'm not paying a bit of attention to the chat. So I'm going to cut this birds on a wire here off of this. And we're going to add this to our collection. And I'll just cut it off right there. And glue it down. Now I can only imagine what the bird would look like if I were to cut one out. So anyway, there's some extra birds. This one says, draw a volcano erupting. So this will be fun. So let's find all of the red pens and markers we have and get it sprouting out here. We're going to have some volcano, and there's going to be like some droplets. It's going to be splattering. My hand's sticky. I've got ink on my finger and it's sticky. So we're going to do this for starters. Like fireworks. Fireworks. And then it's going to be coming down the mountain and oozing down here too. Hi, Joe.
Hi, ladies. How are you all?
We're doing good. We're making a volcano.
A volcano. Wow. Oh, looks like everybody's here tonight.
Oh yeah, we got a good group tonight.
Oh, they don't like to watch football, do they? So you got all the.
Well, the guys were here earlier and they're
Oh, okay.
all gone already. So guess what? I bet they are.
Got the girls now.
Not that girls don't like football. It is flowing down the side of the mountain. Do y'all ever watch the volcanoes over in Hawaii? That's what they look like. Molten lava. It just goes where it wants to go. Okay, there's a little bit of that. Let's go over here and find me another. Got another red pencil right here. And I'm going to put some orange in it too, because it's really orangey yellowy looking. And I did have, there it is, a pencil sharpener. There we go. And if you don't know what a volcano looks like, all you got to do is Google it. It's spewing everywhere. It makes a combustion. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's get an orange one out. Yeah, let's get the lighting in here is terrible. Gold, orange. Where's the orange one? That orange. Here we go. It is just a spitting. Does it look hot? Does it look hot yet? Cause it's not red. It's an orangey flame. Then red. I don't know why I'd put red on there. It's more orangey than and yellowy. How's that looking? Is it looking all right? That's one hot volcano. Thank you, Marty. Okay, I think I'm done with it. It's red hot. That's right. And I still want to put some yellow in it. I can feel the heat. Okay, it's enough of that. So what I like to do is put the date on here, the ones we did. We picking this back up, this book. So we did those two. That's good. Did I do another one? I can't remember now. What did I do over here? Did I do another one? We were talked about them, I guess. I don't remember doing one. I'll have to rewatch it. If I did do another one, I didn't write it down. I just opened this up is what I did. I was looking through these, and this is the one we did. So we got to mark 230 and 231 off of the checklist, and I can do that with a maybe an orange one. So we're starting off this year with orange. 230, 230, and 231 right here. So I'm going to leave this out on my desk so we can start doing prompts uh, every so often. And this book does come in several books. There's 5 different books, and I can tell you the names of it. This one is 365 Days of Creativity. And some of the other books are called, I have to go over here to my Amazon page because I, I I put them in my cart. I'm not going to buy them all, but what I did is I put the 5 ones in the book, and I have this one, 365 days of feel good art, which is the blue and the purple and the pink one. And I said if I ever was going to buy another one, I would buy the green one next. Uh, um, Barbara. Um, anyway, one of the girls in the group, she bought the green one, and I told her I would buy the green one next. So I don't have that one. It's 365 days of art in nature, and then this one has 365 days of art, and then 365 days of creativity. So this is feel good art, regular art, and nature that I don't have. And then there's 365 days of drawing. Those are the 5 books that are in this series, and I just have the 2. And if I get another one, it'll be the nature because I promised her I would. Burgess, Janet Burgess, has bought this one. So if she comes in the room and hollers at me, I might. I've got it in my car. I'm not going to buy all of these, but they're uh, they're just sitting here. I just wanted to show you all 5 of the books together, and there are other prompt books that you can buy that uh, out there. The other people make them, and there's another one like wreck this book, and I had that book and I didn't like it, so I think I donated it. I didn't like wreck this book. It I didn't it just wasn't my cup of tea. So but anyway, we did that tonight, so I hope, let me take a picture of it so I can post some of this stuff. I forget to take pictures. 2:30. Here we go. So that was cute. That was a cute double page that we did. And I can take a picture of the hunt so I can post it tonight. 3 more, we need 3 more days. So that's cute. And What's next? What else should we do tonight? Let's see. It's 8 o'clock. We've got a half hour. What would you like to do in the next half hour? For the next half hour, shall we work on our Japan book? Uh, Laura asked me about the Japan book yesterday, and I do have. Oh, we got to work on the butterfly book. Let me find it. I did put doolollies on it. I just love the butterfly book. It's really been, you know, interest me, and the Japan book and everything else. So anyway, I found these butterflies were leftovers from all of the napkins that I had in the back, and I put down the napkins the other day. I still have 3 more napkins back here, and I did this the other day, and I remember putting it down, and we glued that one down this week, and then I did a couple of napkins. I did that this week, and the napkins turned out really cute in there. So I only used part of the napkins. So I took all of the little butterflies off of the rest of the leftover napkins, and I'm going to glue them down and do a collage of just the butterflies. I thought that would be cute to do. So I'm going to put all of these over here on this page. Just making an art page, a collage page. So I got some glue down. And this is an old book. It's as old as I am. So I saved the hummingbird. So I'm going to put it right here on the edge. And this book was printed in 1956, before me. Before my mother even thought of me. I'm going to just put these little butterflies down, and we can tear off the extra parts. And put that up there. There's a pretty one. Put him right there. Doing a collage. Put that right there. There's one there. We'll put that one there. They're going to overlap a little bit, but the butterflies should be available. And then this one, I think I will put it right here. And I can put this on top of that to get some of the I guess it's lavender. Put that on top like that. Yeah. I will put this one right there beside his sister. They look alike. They came from the same mother. You just dawned on you that you were doing glue books. Yeah, I do a lot of glue books. Um, just collaging, and no thinking. Not don't think about it. Just do it, and you use what you have, and you collect, and then you have a book. Yeah. So my next book, what did I say we should do? I just said it a minute ago. Uh, Stickers. I think I should do a sticker book. and use up my stickers. My old, especially my old ones. I got a bunch of old ones that need to be thrown away. So we're going to put this one here. Those are down. Got another one of these. Tear off the excess. Got to hold your mouth right to do that. And we're going to put this one right there. And I'll have room for this one. I'll make room. They can flutter up next to each other. And I'll take my glue stick and I will go and tack down the edges of these, overlap them down on top of each other to just real easy with the glue stick because it will tear and they will mess up. They mess up. It's a sticky situation. And I'm going to put that other butterfly right in here somewhere. Let's see where we can put it. I think I got all the edges. And we could stick it right here. Just like that. Yeah. All right. Now I got sticky fingers. Oh, goodness. All right. And I can tear that off. And if I don't want to use my scissors, I could use a wet brush and see if I can just trim it off this way real quick. Like that. Clean up our little mess. And then we have a collage of butterflies. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That's a cute page. And we should put a word. Let's look for a word. Let's look for a word. Whatever we can find in a magazine. Whatever. Let's go with the Smithsonian. They usually have some words. We could say, see, I could use these Japan pictures in my Japan book. Rabbit trail. Yeah, I like the geisha girls. It's a popular picture right there in my books right here, so I'll put it in there in the back. Just because. And I love these houses. But we're trying to look up a word for this. I thought this was a Smithsonian magazine, not a travel book. Let's try the magazine. I've got another magazine in here. Here's one, West Virginia. Let's go to West Virginia. Talk of the town. Elevated. They're elevated. We should put the butterflies are elevated. Or just we're elevate. The word elevate. What do y'all think? Elevate. That's what they're doing. They're elevating. And it'll go right up here if I trim it a little better. Okay. Put some glue on it. Sounds good? Okay, good. I just need one approval and I'm good with it. It's gonna go up here to the top. It's big enough that they can all see it. I like it. Perfect. So I'm gonna let this dry because it's very sticky. So we gotta let that dry. And I'm gonna go back over here to the Japan book. And there's some stickers that I get to use. And some other little Japan things that Yolanda sent me from Japan. All the way from Japan. She sent me all this stuff. There's some more writing. And this is some washi tape from Japan that we could use. Just a strip or two, and it kind of goes with this page. There's some yellow. Let's see if I can get it without tearing it. There we go. I fixed it. And these are characters that are popular over there. These characters. And I'll just cut it off on that one here. Like that. Cut that right there. Sticky. It's a sticky situation. And then this one here is, it's stuck to the card. Usually when you use these cards, these are like slick cards. They usually don't stick to it, but this one did. That's all right. We used all we could get off of it. And then this one here, let's see where it starts. Right there, maybe. It's a rocket scientist to figure out where they begin on these things. So this looks like some more little cartoon figurines, little animals of some sort. And it's in Japanese. So we're going to put this guy down here. Like that. That looks good. And then I got one more. And this is also more cartoon characters. It looks like rabbits. They like cute little things. And so let's see where we want to put this one. It goes on here this way too. So I'll put it on here like that too. So that worked out real nice. Okay. There's another piece of paper. We could put that down. And I don't know which is up and which is down. So it's a guess. We're just guessing. We can read it this way. And of course, there is a law that you have to have something upside down in your art books. It's a law, and it's against the law not to have something upside down. So it's possible that I've got several upside down words in here. Just saying. And these little pictures, look, there was another volcano. We're going to put these in here. And this is off there's another little character that's popular over in Japan. It came off of some little paper, like a post-it note paper. And there's a 100% made in Japan right there sticker. So let's see if we can get it off. Talking about a light ring. I have a light ring in the bedroom, but I don't have it in here yet. Just don't have it in here yet. I just haven't got that far. As soon as I get my room cleaned out, I am really working hard in cleaning my room. I know I just barely made a dent in it yesterday and today, but um, I'm having. We're going to have company. Becca is coming to visit, and if she comes to town, she will want to see my house. So I'm going to try my best to get my house in order so that when she comes, we can have a play day here. And then Dana has got us a room up in Daytona Beach for us to stay in. I think we're staying 2 nights, and I hope we do get 2 nights and 3 days with her. So we're going to squeeze in everything we can together. And but Dana's going to kidnap her off the boat when she gets off the boat. So this is just going to be a little blue page, and we've got little stickers. There's another little uh, picture of something there. He could be climbing on the mountain. Fushi. It's Fushi. Uh, it's the name of the Fuji film. Is the name of the Fuji mountain. Hmm. We looked at. Someone told me that the other day when we were working on this. But these are little pictures that are. This is a little Oriental. I think this is Indonesia, but they're in little boats, and they've got a paddle person that paddles the boat, and they paddle around in these gardens wherever they are. Got it out of one of those travel magazines. So that was cute. I know it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, and uh, and it'll be the first of March is when she's going on her cruise, and I think it's just a 4-day cruise. I'm not sure how many days. I don't have the dates yet, and she's been. That's what she was having her D-stash sale the other day. She did it for like 2 days and was selling stuff so that she could earn a little money for her trip. And of course, when she comes to Daytona, we're going to one day we're going to come down here real quick and see my house, and then we're going to go to a museum or uh, some art stuff. Uh, uh, so and I've already been shopping for our time together, so I'm going to have Christmas for us. I'm going to charge a Christmas, and because when we mail stuff to each other, it's always as little as you can get, through the mail. It's So this turned out pretty cute. And I've got some more of these little stickers, so I'm just going to scatter these around of these little characters, and it's something in Japan. And a lot of them, they're like kitty cats and rabbits. Uh, what they represent, little furry creatures of some sort. And I'm just going to go right down the spine. So, and I'm hoping that maybe we'll get to stream together, and I can stream on my phone. I mean, you can stream. So I'm not sure uh, how things are going to go down. And Becca has said that she is going to be streaming and doing some little video clips on their vacation too. So so we might just have to do a stream together with all of us, all three of us. Or at least we'll be in the same room. You won't be able to hear a thing. We're all going to be three talking at the same time. Now that page is finished. Look at that. And I used most of those. I'm going to put the rest of them in the back. And if I find any other little tiny, see, I have room to put more stickers over here for the rest of these stickers. And stuff. There's a big one. Put that one down there. So these are just Japan stuff. And I don't know what he's saying, but there's words on it. I swear there's Japan words on it. Maybe you can figure out what he's saying. He's saying something. Since it's over here and it looks like he's not. It looks like he's cussing. Could be. I don't think he is. So anyway, I'm going to just put all these little stickers down right here. Just as cute as you can be. And we'll use all of the Japan stickers. And there. Okay. So that's done. And I used all the washi tape. The rest of it's tearing off. Do have a couple more of these boats. I can put one here and one here. They're going down the lazy river. I think it's a garden thing. They go out and take a ride, and they have a paddler, someone that hosts your boat for you, that takes care of you on this particular trip. So that's good. I got all that. Look and see if there's any more stuff. Got to do something with this. I love her. And I don't think I'm going to color her. I think I'm going to leave her just like that. And I did do these little corner things on every one of the pages in this book. And I've got another girl. Here's another geisha, and I got a girl, and I got this too. But I like this one better. I think I'm going to put her right here. I'm going to put her right there, and I'm going to cut. This paper's got diamonds on it down here, and I think I'm going to cut this off up a little higher so that it will go over top of these rough things. And sometimes if you just do a little S cut, it just makes it look cute. It's not just straight across. And then she's going to go across the gutter a little bit. So, but we should collar her too. But I'm going to glue her in. Mooney Young Chung in that book. Oh. He says, saying, I am king of the flower. Y'all come on up. You can see far lands from up here. I think she Googled that. Did you Google that? Is that for real? So this she's going to go all the way up and go around these little dots things. And we'll squish her down in the gutter to go across. She's pretty. You think I can do her justice if I call her first? Too late, Ellen. So we can still color her a little bit. And I've got some natural uh, skin tone pencils um, that are unusual gray. This is a green, and then this is like a milk chocolate. And these are like skin tones, but they would be great if they're dark ones. This one is a regular one. Okay. Uh, but for her, uh, and then this one is a peachy color for her skin, or I could do the white. I've got white. These are white, and this one is like a real soft yellow, and it's real soft. The softest of yellows of all of the yellows. But I can do her skin in that one. Put the white makeup on her. And then this one here is a, a sand a sand shade. I got a whole set of these. They're Faber Castells, and they were skin tones. And I like them. I don't get to use them very often. But they have black pencil, black wood, and this one's a peachy and another yellowy color. I don't know how many there are. There's 5 of them, and these came from other sets, but that's okay. My original sets. But you look for the black lead is how I find them, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I think that's most of them. What did I say? 5, 6, 7. So this one's another dark brown and a lighter brown for skin tones. Because there's a lot of, there's another one over here. 2 more. Okay. So here's another brown and another. Uh, it's a little bit of a gold brown in there, a little golden or greeny shade. There should be one more. That's 9. So I can't imagine 9 in a pack. It should be 10 in a pack. and I'm looking for the black uh, wood. But anyway, that's most of them. It's just probably over here. Here it is. There it is. And here's another tan, sandy tan shade. So I'd like to do her hair in shades of black and white. This one's black, and then add a gray to it or a white to it to give it highlights. Pink tints. These are Derwents, and they're made in England. This is called outliner. So it's a charcoal. Woohoo! We hit the jackpot on that one. So I'm going to do her hair in these three colors. And everything I've learned about coloring, I've learned it from Dee Dee. The way she colors and and how she does it. Of course, there's no right or wrong way of coloring, of course, and I'm not a colorist really at all. I do very little coloring, but she's a sketch artist. She can do anything and create anything. But I'm using this solid black one first, and the other day this week, I guess on Wednesday, she did pastels, pan pastels, which is chalk type painting, coloring. And see, I can extend her side, the hair coming down. If I want to extend it, I can, just like she does. She makes it more interesting. And then you take the charcoal gray and you do some highlighting with it. And you pick up shades in the light when you see a solid black hair, you see lights of shininess. And this is a outlining pencil that is an ink tint, so I can even use a little bit of water on it. And I did find my smudge pencils. um, I haven't had these out for a long time, so you probably, a lot of y'all, this is new to you. But these are smudge pencils, and they're not a pencil. It's a piece of hard cardboard, and they sharpen them. Okay, and they come in different sizes. And what you do is you take, and they're made out of cardboard, like a straw, but they have a point to them. And after you color, you can actually rub this pencil over top of your work, and it blends it in together so that there's no white showing through on the paper. No white. And this one's going to be for black because it's got black on it. And you just go over your lines a little bit and do some highlighting with the smudge pencils. And it's really fun to use. And I've got Q-tips in here. I've got a wooden this is for a nail kit, and this is a cuticle. It's for your to push your cuticles up on your fingers. This wood is, but it made it to my smudge bag. uh, because you can use wood. You can wrap this wood in cotton or wool, wrap it around, and use the wool as a rub as a smudge. And the pencils, you use them until they are no more. And if I get this wet a little bit, it'll activate that ink tints that I've started right through here. And I can just barely get this wet, and it will do that. So somebody's having enchiladas and tacos. Woohoo! So I'm just going to add a little drop of water on that. And I'm going to go in here and see what it does. And I'm playing around right now. Now that I'm doing this, I am totally playing around and experimenting it. So uh, the first pencil I used was not a ink tints, but the second one was, and it smears. It'll smear a little bit. Smudge. You're smudging it. And you can do layers and layers until you get the right look that you're wanting. So I'm going to go back to my gray outliner and go over top of my black some more. And then I can take my white pencil over top of the outliner and add some more highlights to it with the white ink tint pencil or Prismacolor pencil. And I'm not pushing down real hard, so you can get more layers if you the lighter you go. And it turns out by being patient and using the layers lighter, lighter, and lighter before you burnish it, it you get a better color blend. And a lot of it's just trial and error. So you can see her hair right here. So, and then there's a lot of other girls that Coloring View. She does coloring, and who are others? Some of our other colorists that we have amongst us. Do you all remember any other people that do a lot of coloring? Now I know uh, some non-streamers that like to color, and that's Kenny Jen. She likes to color, and she does. She colors her in her books, and she posts her pictures all the time in my group. She's a colorist. Yes, I do too. Dee Dee is she's my muse. She's my art hero. She's the first person I ever saw on YouTube streaming. She was on an old stream site, and I just found YouTube. Didn't know anything about YouTube, and this was back in 2013. I I I knew about YouTube, but I didn't know about YouTube. I I, uh, I just dabbled with it and didn't. I mean, nobody told me about it. I found out on my own, and I was into before we had YouTube. It was popular to coloring view. Um, it was popular to email these um, cute little videos to each other, and they were all positive, and some of them were jokes and different things. And I remember emailing all my people in my email group every day. I would get on there, and they would mail me things, and then I would forward it on to my friends, and back and forth. So every day I got emails, and then I emailed people back, and I would look for things to mail, look for new ones, and and so that's what the internet was for me, And of course, I started doing the internet in 2009 is when we got our computer, and we had AOL dial up, and talk about a crazy time. Those were crazy days, and but I didn't know about YouTube until 2013. I had no clue what it was about. Didn't know what it was. So, but anyway, Dee Dee was the very first person I found on it, and I typed in crafts or something because we just moved down here, and we didn't have TV set up or anything yet, and I mean literally, the truck pulled in the driveway, and we moved in here in 2013, and I said, put my bed down in the bedroom on the floor, lay it down, put it in there immediately. And I said, don't bother me. And I went in there and complete darkness and had my little nervous breakdown. I had a nervous breakdown when we moved. After the third moving truck, we downsized from a big old house into this little house. And I don't know how we did it, but we did. And I got to use, we didn't have to buy anything. Everything, we brought it with us. We had furniture out the yin yang, and but I found Dee Dee, and that was all it was for me. And we were on UStream, and UStream is no longer around. And I guess I don't know if anybody bought it out or whatever, but they quit, and everybody was going over to YouTube, and that's when I found YouTube. So crazy, crazy days. So anyway, I am moving right along. How are we on time? Man, it's after time. Why'd you all say something? I'm sitting here just a collaring away, yakking my jaws. I'm going to finish this part of her hair, and then we'll smudge it. And then we'll save the rest for next time. And I'll leave these pencils out because I like these pencils. And I'm using the outlining pencil. And I'm going to get my smudger back out. Which one did I have? I guess it was this one. And I'm going to see if it'll smudge. So, went to chat rooms on Talk City. Oh, I've never heard of that one. There's still a lot that I don't know. Had a web TV. Oh, Little Pickles likes to call her. I used to watch her all the time. Little Pickles. She's still on, I think, isn't she? I haven't seen her for a while, but I think she goes into Janet Nash's room. I've seen her over there. So anyway, that's part of her hair. And then the black one, I want to continue to lightly go over and blend these two pencils together because their hair is black as black can be. And till I get to the shade I like, I'll just continue to do this until it gets to be the right shade. And this is just her hair. I haven't even started on her face, but their eyebrows are black too. And a lot of Asian, uh, they tattoo their eyebrows on. They tattoo them, and then they don't have to wear so much makeup on their eyebrows. And I've heard of people tattooing their eyeliner on too. But I don't think I'd want that done to my eyes. Leave my eyes alone. Okay. All right. And then I was going to show you the white when you put the white on top, how it highlights things too. And it will highlight some of it. You don't have to put it everywhere. Just streaks, like a highlight, like a gold highlight. Only this is going to be white. So anyway, we're working on her hair. It's a process, and we'll continue to work on it next time. I'm going to leave this out so that well, Tuesday we'll be painting with Colleen, so I'll leave this out for Thursday, and we'll continue to work on her hair. And you can see how it's coming along. I'm not finished with it by any means. So layers upon layers, and I still got to do this down here yet. So, but we're getting started. So I'm just gonna bundle these up because I've got them picked out, so they'll be together, and I won't have to hunt for them again Thursday. Okay. So, everybody, thank you all for coming out and hanging with me. I have had so much fun, and I'm going to be like Dee Dee and post a picture with my art supplies beside my art. That's what she does for professional pictures. We can be like that. We can do that. The beginning of a coloring page. So, okay, guys, thank you all for hanging out, and I will be back. I'll see y'all in the chat room somewhere this weekend, I'm sure. I still got company, so we've had a lot of fun. Look at the butterflies. And I used all this paper in this book. I don't think I have any more of this diamond paper. I used it, but it looks good in this book. And we did this page. So thank you all, and I'll see you soon. And if you need anything, you message me. I'll be glad to help you out any way I can. We'll talk more next week about the swap for February's swap. I put it. Where did I put it? Right here. Uh, we will talk more about our swap and how we're going to do our quilted square, and we can do it sew or no sew, and it'll be a so. It'll be just so, right? Okay. Good night, everybody.